The right can't even make a revenge movie well. An opinion column by Jamel Bouie in the New York Times takes a look at a new film called Citizen Vigilante directed by Uwe Boll and starring Armie Hammer. Bouie begins by explaining that he wrote about Elon Musk's white supremacist ideology and mentioned this movie as an example of far-right cinema. The film follows a mysterious vigilante in an unnamed European country who kills people presented as mostly Arab and African immigrants, culminating in a grotesque massacre of a Muslim family. Bouie admits he has a soft spot for vigilante and revenge thrillers, movies like Death Wish, Taken, and the first John Wick, because they tap into a primal desire for order through violence and often carry right-wing politics centered on white patriarchal masculinity. However, he argues that Citizen Vigilante fails even on the level of genre entertainment. The biggest problem, he says, is that Hammer's protagonist has no motivation beyond naked bigotry. In classic revenge films, the hero loses a loved one or fights to save someone, giving the violence emotional stakes. Death Wish gives Charles Bronson a murdered wife and hospitalized daughter, Taken gives Liam Neeson a kidnapped daughter, The Equalizer gives Denzel Washington a friend to avenge. Citizen Vigilante offers none of that, leaving the killing feeling hollow and purely hateful. Bouie also notes the film's technical incompetence, poor pacing, wooden dialogue, and cheap production values make it a chore to watch. He concludes that while the far right celebrates the movie for its anti-immigrant message, it cannot even deliver the visceral thrills that define the genre. For a columnist who enjoys these films, the disappointment is doubled, the politics are vile and the craftsmanship is non-existent. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.